One of the deepest struggles in life is constantly measuring yourself against others. We often wonder, why is she doing so well while I'm not? Without ever asking why our journeys are different. Her road isn't mine. If a fish dreams of flying like a bird, it will spend its whole life feeling like a failure, even if it can cross the entire ocean with ease. Today, with social media everywhere, this habit of comparing ourselves has only grown worse. We see someone else's achievements and start thinking our own lives are small. We forget what makes us unique. This mindset slowly pushes people into sadness and emptiness. That's why today's story is for anyone who has ever thought, "I'll never be as good as them." Listen carefully. Every word might shift how you think. Once upon a time, near a small town, there was a quiet village beside a huge, beautiful forest. In that village lived a boy named Ethan. He was kind and hardworking, but he carried one habit that weighed him down. He kept comparing himself to others. When he saw his friend Liam always getting top marks in school, Ethan would sigh, "If only I were as smart as him." His neighbor Ryan was wealthy, and Ethan would think, "If only I had his money." Even watching someone run fast made him wonder, "Why can't I do that?" Over time, these thoughts made him more miserable. He couldn't focus on school, and nothing seemed fun anymore. One day, a wise old man named Grandpa Joe visited the village. People loved hearing his advice. Ethan went to him and said, "Grandpa, I try so hard, but when I see others doing better, I feel sad, like I'll never be enough." Grandpa Joe smiled and told him, "Meet me at the oldest tree tomorrow morning. You'll find your answer there." The next day, Ethan arrived early. Grandpa Joe asked, "Look around, what do you see?" Ethan replied, "So many trees, some tall, some small, some full of fruit, others bare." Grandpa Joe chuckled. "Now imagine the apple tree complaining, 'I wish I were tall like the coconut tree,' or the coconut tree saying, 'I wish I had sweet fruits like apples.' Wouldn't that sound silly?" Ethan laughed. "Of course, Grandpa." "Exactly," Grandpa Joe said. "This whole forest is beautiful because every tree is different. Each has its own gift. The apple tree offers sweetness. The coconut tree stands tall and strong. People are the same. Everyone has unique strengths." Then they walked to a pond. Fish swam in the water, and above them, a bird glided through the air. "If the fish wished to fly like the bird, would that make sense?" asked Grandpa Joe. "Not at all," Ethan replied. "Fish are meant to swim. Birds are meant to fly." Grandpa Joe nodded. "Then why try to live someone else's life? You have your own abilities. You just need to see them, find your strengths, and grow them." That moment changed Ethan. He stopped comparing himself and started focusing on his own talents. His confidence returned. Life felt bright again. Years later, through hard work, Ethan built a successful business and inspired the entire village. When people asked, "What's your secret?" he would answer, "Stop comparing yourself to others." A fish that tries to fly will always feel like a failure, but if it swims, it can rule the ocean. Remember, the sun and the moon don't shine together, but both matter. Follow your own path, and real success will follow. If this story touched you, share it and come back for the next one.